Hello, this is Ashley Samuels. My topic for this presentation is Principal Perceptions of Community Education in Urban Schools, and this is for EPR 792. So, just a little bit of background. The current topic is, as I stated, Principal Perceptions of Community Education in Urban Schools. However, this was not my original topic. This grew out of mental health in the K 12 setting. I started out with that topic roughly 2 years ago. Quite honestly, the literature was very limited. I was not able to find what I needed to in terms of um, research, quite honestly, excuse me. And so I had to rethink the angle that I was coming from. And in speaking with my advisor, we decided to broaden the topic a little bit, and we ended up with community education of the community education model because mental health services can surely and definitely should be a part of that umbrella by which community education services schools and districts. And so that's how we came to the understanding of community education, but it grew out of mental health in the K-12 setting. I will also add that today there is a lot more literature concerning mental health in the K-12 setting than there was just 2 years ago. I'm very excited about that. I find um, that to be very worthwhile topic. It's just that it came after I began to do my research. So something I'm still very interested in. So the research question that I arrived at was, how do principals perceive community education in urban schools? So within the mixed methods, excuse me, mini study that we're doing for this course, the quantitative question was, does the community education model provide support for urban students? And this is a predictive um, quantitative question. I know someone asked about that in our discussion. This is a predictive question. Per my research, that this does support that quantitative model. Also, the qualitative question was, how has the community education model provided for urban schools? And the mixed methods question is, what is the effect of community schools for urban students? So the design type was a sequential explanatory design. The first section of the research was a survey to gather quantitative data. After gathering the data from the survey, the information was disaggregated. Interviews will follow to satisfy the qualitative portion of the mixed methods approach. And the data collection and analysis. For the mini study, three principals who currently serve in urban community schools were surveyed. Following the survey, interviews were conducted with each principal. Both the interview and the survey focused on gaining an understanding of the participants' perceptions of urban community schools from the principal's perspective, of course. And here we have our survey questions. There were 10 questions that were asked, and they were rated strongly agree, agree, neither agree nor disagree, disagree, or strongly disagree. And they were, of course, written as statements. And also, here are your interview questions. This was basically the protocol that was created in order to conduct those interviews. And in the findings, I found that principals felt the students and families benefit from from the community education model, that the district assists with locating and retaining community partners, that community partners generally care about the students and the families that they serve. The community education model assists with building a stronger overall community, that students and families are receptive to support from partners. And there was a noticeable difference in the lives of students and families due to community education. I also found there was hesitation to duplicate the model without the assistance and support of the district. So principals felt like it was a good thing, but they did not feel that they were prepared to basically duplicate or continue this model without the needed support from the community or the district. So regarding my reflections, I felt that it was insightful for the formal research project that I'm getting in the process of conducting, quite honestly. I felt that it was difficult to get administrators to participate. I was not prepared for that aspect of it. I just thought, okay, I'm going to ask them, they're going to do it, and that'll be it. But I did find that I had to ask several times, and so I'm readying myself for that piece of it. I also think that I may have I should have considered a focus group um, as part of the mixed methods research instead of the survey and then the individual interviews. But overall, I felt like it was a good exercise for the future research that I am in the process of developing and will continue to develop throughout the program. Thanks so much and have a good evening.